It's the National Football League on EA, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. Coming up next.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Greg, one of the joys of covering the league week in, week out, you watch guys grow and mature, and all of a sudden you turn around and look at the quarterbacks we have in this game. Now we're looking at guys who have arrived at that magic term, franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I think you just have to give a lot of credit, of course, to the player themselves, the work, the ability to invest in themselves to develop, but also in these organizations. They continue to surround these quarterbacks as they've gotten older with better talent, better systems, play to their strengths, maybe protect some of their weaknesses. That's what it takes to play at a high level at the quarterback for a long time in the NFL, and give credit to both these players and both these organizations. I think it's official. They have their quarterback of the future, and the future looks bright.
Davis now to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
Now a screen set up for Harris.
You see some teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Herbert. Pass caught right side by Conklin. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5. But that is enough for a 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Herbert to throw on 2nd down. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. That one good for 26 yards.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Handoff here, up the middle. Now they are in business, inside the 15-yard line. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work shotgun now for Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are out to an early 3-0 lead. Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
Hill brought in motion. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Taking off, he'll try to get the 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Miami. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete. To throw on second down, it's Tua. He's going to try it here again. And he's in! Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins move out to a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will start on the ground, taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come a 2nd down and 8. Up the middle they go. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. Running room hard to come by for a yard. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers are back within 1. It's 7-6. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Washington now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Hill brought in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Tonga Vailoa working out of the pistol. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll motion the tight end Smith. From the gun on third down, Tagovailoa.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. I'll give on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. To throw, it's Herbert. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Conklin. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
A run with Harris. Yards are hard to come by there. They work it down to the 37-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, LA. One quarter in the books. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now, Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. Oh, got to be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In his own end zone, it's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. Here comes 3rd and 6. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll try to run for it.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3 and out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on 3rd down to convert, and now you got to go back out and defend a fresh set of downs.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Now a run on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field, and we need to check this call. Hill brought in motion. Play action. Tagovailoa. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 14-6 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. To the ground, a 1st down run. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Second down and 8. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now it's Herbert. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
On the zone read, here's Harris. He'll get about 2. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Pistol here for Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. Malik Washington deep for Miami. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the 1st half, it hasn't worked. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Tua now on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It is 3rd and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. To throw is Tua. Taking off. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Now Herbert. That's complete. It's the rookie from Ole Miss. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. Just a short pickup there on 1st and 5.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A throw on the move is caught. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Herbert. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Now Herbert on the bootleg. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action. Now Herbert. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. 3rd and 5. They run it over center with Harris. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers move back to within 1. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Washington now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A play fake. Now 2 to throw. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. From the gun, here's Tua. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Tua. He's going to keep it himself. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
This defense is going to have to come up with some answers at halftime because they cannot allow this quarterback to just continue to have his way with them on the ground using his legs. And that's exactly what's happened so far here in the first half, and they're going to have to get that fixed and fixed quickly.
Here's Tagovailoa. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Davis now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Herbert to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Charger 1st down. Here's Herbert. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers are back within 5. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead as we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. It was a strong first half from the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. He'll throw it left and has his running back. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion, it's Waddle. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Tua now on 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their 3rd quarter lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down. Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First and 10. Now Herbert. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chargers. And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, they'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got a man! Take it in for 2! And we are at all time here in the 3rd quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
go back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Washington now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Dolphins offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Both these offenses have been in form. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Hill brought in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. Third and long. They send a receiver in motion left. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Tua gonna throw. That's to Waddle again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Hill brought in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
The defense decides to come with a blitz here on third down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the first down.
Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll take it on in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will go up by 7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll send their tight end left. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. 3rd down coming up. Now it's Herbert. A pass taken in by Harris. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. As he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. 32 yards. first down, and they'll run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. From the gun, here's Tua. This is caught at the 2. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Davis now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. Herbert to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on first and 10. On play action. Now Herbert. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection, and they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Handoff here, up the middle, and a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, LA! That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Point after now from Dicker. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Washington now to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and Tua Tagovailoa making their way back out, and this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Now a first down throw for Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Here's Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Up the middle they go. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw is Tua. And he finds Tyreek. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Tua gonna give it to Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Play action. Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
To throw is Tua. He's going to run it. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal. A shotgun snap for Tua. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. His throw left side is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
To the ground, a first down run. And a short pickup, too. About the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing now is Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's close to the 1st down, gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Play action now. It's Herbert. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
Here's 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. That's to the outside. He's got Smith. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Hill brought in motion. Now a give up the middle, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. In motion, it's Waddle. From the gun, here's Tua. That is hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Throwing is Tua. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. They'll turn and hand this one off. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up third and long.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
There's that man again. Another catch. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Conklin goes in motion. Herbert now on first down. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Herbert to the air again. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now Herbert again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Herbert to the air again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers are able to cut the deficit to 10. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Tua to take a knee, and that should be the final act in this one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.